Hey everyone, Emily here. Welcome back, and sitting across from me is Zach. We're two friends who love real-life English and easy, useful conversations.
Hi, I'm happy to be here. If you enjoy these chats, tap subscribe and follow so each week a fresh episode just appears in your player.
Today we're talking about asking for help. Shops, bus stops, phones, hospitals, hotels, it happens everywhere. It's not a test, it's simply how people connect.
Last week, I was in a supermarket looking for spices. I couldn't find cumin, so I said, "Excuse me, where are the spices?" The worker smiled and walked me there.
That tiny line helped because excuse me is polite. It means you're entering someone's space kindly. Polite means friendly and respectful, not pushy or loud. I got lost at a bus stop in Lisbon. I asked the driver, "Is this the right bus for the castle?" He nodded, then added the number in time. Relief.
Nice. Notice your first words. Is this the right? Clear and short. When our start is simple, people understand faster and they want to help.
Also, your face and voice matter. A small smile, a calm tone, and eye contact say, "I respect you." That invites kindness back, even if grammar isn't perfect.
Quick word moment. The phrase nearest means the closest one. So in a shop, I might ask, "Where's the nearest checkout?" Short, real, and easy to answer.
My go-to opener is, "Excuse me, could you help me?" It buys a second of attention. Then I add one clear detail, an item, a street, or a time.
So here's our plan for today. Friendly opening, one simple question, and a thank you at the end. Small tools, big confidence, no stress.
Stick with us. And if this helps you, hit subscribe and share it with a friend who needs a little courage. Ready? Let's begin.
All right, we're in a shop. Shelves, carts, bright lights. The goal is simple. Find things, check prices, choose sizes, or return something without stress.
The other day, I needed rice vinegar in a small market. I couldn't see it, so I asked, "Excuse me, which aisle has rice vinegar?" Aisle means the long path between shelves. The worker pointed and boom, found it.
I had a price mystery last week. I picked up cereal with no sticker. I told a worker, "Is there a price scanner?" He nodded toward the checkout. By the way, a price tag is the label with the number, and the checkout is where you pay.
Clothes shopping brings a different puzzle. Sizes. I loved a blue sweater. I asked, "Do you have this in medium?" Simple and clear. Then I said, "Can I try it in the fitting room?" Fitting room is the place to change clothes.
Returns can feel scary, but they don't have to. I bought the wrong phone charger. I said, "Hi, I bought this yesterday. It doesn't fit my phone. Can I exchange it?" The clerk asked for the receipt. Receipt means the paper or digital proof you paid.
Did they offer a refund or only an exchange? And how long was the time limit? Policy, by the way, is the shop's rule about returns.
They had a 30-day return policy. A small sign at the counter said that. I keep receipts in my wallet, and I take a photo too, just in case I lose the paper.
Speaking of that, what if an item is missing? Last week, my coffee beans were gone. I asked, "Is this out of stock or maybe in the back?" She checked storage, smiled, and said, "Back in stock tomorrow." She even offered to order it online.
Here's a short scene from today. I told a clerk, "Hi there, could you help me find brown rice?" He said, "Aisle 7, halfway down." I answered, "Thank you so much," with a smile. Clear start, one detail, kind finish.
Quick recap. Open politely, add one clear detail, like the item, size, or price, then close with thanks. That rhythm makes the whole moment smooth for everyone.
Visuals help too. I often show a photo on my phone. This brand, I say, pointing. Some stores even have barcode scanners in the app. Super helpful when the shelf tag is missing.
Quantities can be tricky. I wanted batteries and asked, "Is this a single battery or a pack of 4?" I held up 4 fingers and smiled. The clerk understood instantly and grabbed the right pack.
Funny you say that. Bread time. I was in a bakery and asked, "Do you have gluten-free?" The staff said, "Yes, fresh today." Fresh means made today, not yesterday. They even offered a tiny sample. I bought a warm loaf on the spot.
What if the clerk looks busy? I wait to the side, not in the way. When they look free, I say, "Hi, when you have a second?" That phrase means, "when you are free soon," and it feels respectful.
Tone and body language do a lot. I keep my voice calm, stand a little back, and don't block the aisle. At the end, "Thanks so much. Have a good day." Short, warm, and human.
Let's dig a little deeper into strategy. Before you ask, think of one need: item, price, size, or return. Plan your first sentence in your head. Keep the receipt. You'll feel ready before you even speak.
That reminds me, Emily. Have you ever asked for a price match? Sometimes a store matches another store's price if you show it on your phone.
Once, yes, I showed a lower price online and the manager matched it. Manager means the person in charge. It took 1 minute and saved a few dollars.
So, in a shop, small words and kind energy go far. Ask simply, listen, smile, and say thanks. Coming up next, streets and bus stops, finding the right way without panic. Picture this: a windy corner, a noisy street map, buses rushing by. Out there, the goal is simple: find the right place or the right time without panic.
I felt that last month in Barcelona. I stopped near a bakery and asked a woman, "Excuse me, is this the right way to park well?" She smiled, drew a line on my paper map, and pointed at a church tower. She called it a landmark. That's a place that helps you know where you are.
A bus stop story for me. Chicago, winter. 2 routes on one pole, 22 and 36. I asked the driver, "Does this bus go to the museum?" He said, "Not this one. Take 36. Route means the bus number and its path through the city.
When I'm walking, I keep it short. How far is it? If someone says 3 blocks, I know a block is the distance between 2 street corners. Not exact, but a good measure for feet and minutes.
And I repeat the steps back, just to be sure. So 2 blocks straight, then right at the bank? That little echo saves time. People hear you understood, and they correct you if needed.
Sometimes people speak fast. I've said, "Sorry, could you say that again, a bit slowly?" With a small smile, it feels kind, not demanding. Most folks slow down right away.
Safety and time matter too. One evening I asked a doorman, "Is it better to take the bus or walk at this hour?" He suggested the bus and pointed to a brighter, busier stop. Good call.
At a stop in Dublin, I stared at the timetable. I asked another passenger, "What time does the next bus arrive?" She said, 10 minutes, maybe a delay." Arrival is when it comes. A delay means it's late. She checked her app and nodded. On time now.
I've noticed one more thing. Kindness multiplies. A simple, "Thanks a lot, have a good day," closes the moment. People remember that and often help the next lost person too.
Rain scene. I asked a driver, "Hi, is this the bus to the airport?" He shook his head. "No, transfer at Central Station." Transfer means change buses or trains on your way to the final place.
When I'm unsure about turns, I show my phone and say, "This address, could you point?" A waiter once said, "It's across from the library, next to the fountain." Across from means facing it with the street between. Next to means right beside it.
And sometimes directions include food. A man told me, walk until you smell cinnamon, because there was a bakery on the corner. Honestly, it worked.
Quick recap. Open with, excuse me. Ask one clear thing, distance, time, or route, then confirm and thank them. If speech is fast, ask gently to slow down. Simple steps, steady heart.
One last tip I love. Listen for landmarks, bridges, parks, big stores. They're easier than tiny street names, especially at night or in the rain.
Speaking of rain, I keep a short line ready in my head. For me, it's, is this the right bus for? That tiny start gives me courage, even when my hands are cold and my map is wet.
Perfect. We've got the street and stop covered. Be polite, be clear, and look for landmarks. Next, phones. How to keep calm when you can't see a friendly face.
Phones can feel harder, right? No face, no gestures. I called a clinic last week and started simple. Good morning, my name is Zach. I'm calling about an appointment.
I had a hotel moment yesterday. I said, "Hello, this is Emily. I need to change my reservation." Reservation just means a booking. The receptionist answered kindly, which relaxed my voice right away.
Did they ask for anything extra, like your email or just your name and date?
Name and date only. She asked me to spell my last name, so I said, "Sure, Emily, then Parker, Parker." Spelling slowly made everything clear the first time.
I had to do that too. Zach, Z-A-C-H. Short names help, but addresses can be tricky. I said 14 Oak Street. Then I added, that's 14, 14. Numbers love clarity.
Sometimes the line is noisy. I'll say, "Sorry, the line is a bit unclear. Could you repeat that, please?" Line here means the phone connection. Most people slow down and repeat.
And I confirm the key detail. So Thursday at 2? That echo saves mistakes. If they say, no, Tuesday, we fix it in seconds, not after a long call.
Speaking of time, I once heard $45.90 for a bill. I said, just to confirm, that's $45.90? Confirm means check it's correct. She said, yes, exactly.
Another common piece is being on hold. The agent said, would you mind holding for a moment? Holding means waiting on the phone. I replied, no problem, I can hold. A tiny patience win.
If I can't stay, I ask for a call back. Could you call me back at this number? Then I speak slowly. It's 555-2716. Slow numbers beat perfect grammar every time.
Voicemail shows up too. I leave 4 parts: name, number, reason, best time. Hi, this is Zach, 555-2716, calling about a delivery. You can reach me after 3 p.m.
Do you ever use a simple alphabet hint, like B as in book? It helps when letters sound alike, especially with noise or accents.
Sometimes, yes. M as in Monday saved me with a flight code. And if I still miss something, I say, what I heard is M26. Is that right?
Quick recap. Open politely with your name and reason. Ask to repeat if needed. Spell slowly. Confirm times and numbers, and end with thanks. That's the whole phone rhythm.
One last idea. Stand up and smile while calling. Your voice sounds warmer. Next, we'll handle those moments when things still aren't clear and you need calm, smart clarifying. The tough part of asking for help is when the answer still feels foggy. I breathe once, slow down, and think. One clear question at a time.
At the pharmacy, the clerk spoke fast about a cream. I said, "Sorry, I didn't catch that." Then I paraphrased. Use it twice a day, right? She smiled and confirmed.
On a bank call, numbers poured out. I asked, "Could you speak a little more slowly?" Then I echoed, "Account ending 62, transfer Monday?" That tiny echo fixed everything, Emily. Does that work for you too?
Yes, and writing helps me. I ask, could you pause while I write that down? Pause means stop briefly. The quiet gives my brain space.
Street directions can tangle. I ask for different words. Could you say that another way? Or I point at a map. Left at the bridge? Landmarks beat tiny street names.
A train announcement once sounded muddy. I asked staff, which platform? Then I summarized. First train, platform 4, change at Central. Steps make safety and timing easier.
Names are tricky by phone. I spell slowly with hints. B as in book, M as in Monday. I also listen carefully for S versus F when lines are noisy.
Time checks matter. A driver said, last bus, 11:15. I confirmed, so 10:45? That saved me from a long wait and a very cold bench.
If it's still unclear, I ask for writing. Could you text or email the details? Seeing words removes guesswork, and I can read them twice without pressure.
Soft openers invite patience. I'm new here, or English isn't my first language. People slow down. The goal isn't perfect grammar. It's safe, clear decisions.
Quick recap. Breathe, ask to repeat, request slower speech, write key words, paraphrase what you heard, confirm numbers and times, then thank them. Small steps create big clarity.
My cafe classic. I heard card or cash as carrot cake? I asked, do you mean payment? He said, yes, card is fine, contactless. Contactless means tap to pay.
Quick wrap-up from today. Shops, streets, phones. We opened politely, asked one clear thing, confirmed details, and ended with thanks. That simple structure keeps the heart steady and the mind clear.
For me, a tiny weekly rhythm helps. On Monday, I ask one small question in a shop. Tuesday, I check directions to a landmark, even if I already know it. Wednesday, I call a cafe to confirm opening hours. Thursday, I exchange something small or ask about a return policy. Friday, I ask someone to speak slowly once. On the weekend, I review what felt easy and what felt hard.
I keep a pocket script. Excuse me, could you help me? Script just means a short prepared line. Then one detail. Brown rice. Bus 36. Thursday at 2. I close with, thanks so much. 3 steps, low pressure.
I like a sticky note on my phone case. Open, detail, thank you. It's my cue. Cue means a small reminder. When I see it, my brain relaxes and my mouth finds the words.
Breath helps more than grammar. I inhale for 4, exhale for 6. That longer exhale is my anchor. Anchor means something that keeps you steady. Then I speak slowly and clearly, not louder, just calmer.
I also celebrate micro wins. Micro win means a very small success. I asked for a size. I confirmed a time. I write one sentence in my notes each day. Tiny wins stack into big confidence.
I use a 2-minute courage window. I set a silent timer, and in those 2 minutes, I ask my question. If I miss the window, I reset and try with the next person, maybe the cashier.
And I borrow a buddy. I call my cousin for a 1-minute pretend call about delivery times. We switch roles, then hang up. Short, playful, done.
Tech tricks help. I keep photos of items, a screenshot map with a circle, and my number spaced clearly. 555 2716. Spacing makes numbers easy. Photos cut the guessing.
Honest lines open doors. I'm new here. I didn't catch that. Or, could you say that slowly? Most people soften their voice and help more when they hear that honesty.
Final recap. Polite opening, one clear detail, confirm the key point, end with thanks. Breathe, smile, keep eye contact, slow your numbers, spell names when needed. Simple tools, strong results.
Thanks for spending time with us today. If this episode helped you, follow or subscribe and share it with a friend. Take care out there, and we'll see you next time.